Tiger's neighborhood. Daniel visits a pumpkin patch. Hi, neighbor. I'm at a pumpkin patch. Have you ever gone to a pumpkin patch? I am going to pick out a pumpkin for our house. Find the one you like best, says Mom. Which pumpkin would you pick? I would pick the tall one. Which one would you? Here is Miss Alina. Hi, Daniel, she says. Look at my pumpkin. It is the perfect pumpkin for me. I like your pumpkin, I tell her. Which one should I pick? What about this one? Says Miss Alina. That pumpkin is nice, but it is too big for me, I say. Here is Friends Wednesday. Hi, Daniel and Miss Alina, he says. Look at my pumpkin. It is the perfect pumpkin for me. I like your pumpkin, I tell him. Which one should I pick? What about this one? Says Prince Wednesday. That pumpkin is nice, but it is too small for me, I say. I take another look around the pumpkin patch. There it is, I say. There is the perfect pumpkin for me. I like your pumpkin, says Miss Alina. Me too, says Prince Wednesday. At home, I put my pumpkin in front of our house. It is the perfect pumpkin for our family. Thank you for helping me today, Aga Maga. The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where he found the perfect pumpkin. This book is Dora's Perfect Pumpkin. Hi, I am Dora. Abula is making a pie, a pumpkin pie. Do you like pie? I do. Ruth and I have to go to the pumpkin patch. We will get a pumpkin to make the pie. Map says we need to go over the troll bridge and to the farm. We can take this wagon to carry our pumpkin. Here is the troll bridge, and here is the grumpy old troll. The grumpy old troll has a riddle for us. There are 4 seasons. Do you know them all? There are winter, spring, summer, and... Do you know the answer? Right! The answer is fall. Good job! Now we can cross Troll Bridge. We made it to the farm. We need to find the orange pumpkins. Do you see the pumpkin patch? Is this the pumpkin patch? No, these are not pumpkins. These are tomatoes. Is this the pumpkin patch? No, these are not pumpkins. These are peppers. Is this the pumpkin patch? Yes! Look at all the pumpkins. Boots and I need to pick a pumpkin now. Should we pick this pumpkin? No, it is too big. Should we pick this pumpkin? No, it is too small. Should we pick this pumpkin? Yes, it is the perfect pumpkin for Abula's pie. Now we can put the pumpkin in our wagon. We will take it to Abula. We made it! Now Abula can make her pumpkin pie. Boots and I help. We scoop out the pumpkin seeds. Then Abula mixes sugar, milk, eggs, flour, cinnamon, and pumpkin. She pours it in the crust. Then she puts it in the oven. Soon the pie will be done. The pie will taste so good. The pie is done. Yum! It is a perfect pumpkin pie. Thank you for helping us today. The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where they find the perfect pumpkin. Biscuit visits the pumpkin patch. We are going to the pumpkin patch, Biscuit. Woof woof. Here, sweet puppy, climb in. Just look at all the pumpkins, Biscuit. There are big pumpkins and small pumpkins. Woof woof. Bunny puppy, you picked a puppet that's just the right size. We can carve this pumpkin to make a jack-o'-lantern, Biscuit. And that pumpkin will make a delicious pie. Woof woof. Oh, Biscuit, no digging now. Look, Biscuit, we even can paint a pumpkin at the pumpkin patch. How do you like this one, Biscuit? Woof woof. Biscuit, where are you going? Woof woof. Silly puppy, you found puddles. Woof woof. Bow wow. Hop hop. Woof. Even the little bunny is visiting the pumpkin patch today. Come along, Biscuit. It's time to go home. We have lots of pumpkins and lots of friends too. Bow wow, hop hop, woof. The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where Biscuit and Puddles find the bunny. Froggy picks a pumpkin. Welcome, pickers! At school, Froggy read a poster. Don't forget, trip to the pumpkin patch. Trip to the pumpkin patch tomorrow. Pumpkin picking contest. Next morning, Froggy woke up and looked out the window. A beautiful pumpkin moon was setting and colorful leaves were falling. Leaves! Leaves! Cried Froggy. I want to go out and play in the... Oops! He fell out of bed. Thump! Froggy! Called his mother. What? Stop jumping off the bed, dear. Today's your field trip. Oh, yeah! Cried Froggy. It's time to pick a pumpkin. And he hopped up and got dressed. Zip, zoop, zap. Zat, 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 zat. And flopped into the kitchen, flop, 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 singing, pumpkins, 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 muffin and pie, pumpkin faces lighting the sky. He ate his breakfast of cereal and flies, munch, crunch, munch, and imagined a steaming pumpkin pie, yum, and the whole line of jack-o'-lanterns outside, lighting the night sky. On the school bus, Froggy bounced in his seat, boing, 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 and led all his friends singing, pumpkins, pumpkins, muffin and pie, muffins and pie, pumpkin faces lighting the sky. When they got to the pumpkin patch, he jumped off the bus, flop, 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 and sang, I'm gonna pick a pumpkin. I'm gonna pick a pumpkin. Froggy? Called his teacher, Miss Witherspoon. What? Wait, dear. We're gonna have a pumpkin picking contest for the biggest, smallest, prettiest, ugliest, and the best all-around pumpkin. Yippee! Cried Froggy, and he took off again. Flop, 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 and tripped over a pumpkin, flew through the air, and knocked into another pumpkin. Bonk! Max bounced over 3 small pumpkins and tried to pick up a huge one. It didn't budge. Ugh! Trevor said, "Step aside," and lifted it up. Matthew zigged around Max, Travis, and Froggy and picked up the prettiest pumpkin in the world. It was shiny and perfect and just the right size. Froggelina twirled and danced through the pumpkin patch, then squatted down and said, "Hello, my sweet," and picked up one small, very dark orange pumpkin and kissed it. Smooch! Froggy hopped up on a gigantic pumpkin and looked all around, like a pirate on the bow of a ship, and shouted, "Ahoy there!" He leapfrogged over Froggelina. He leapfrogged over Max. He leapfrogged over Matthew. Flop, flop, splat, and fell smack across a really big pumpkin. He stood up and said, "This is the one!" And he tried to pick it up. He got it up to his knees. Huff! He got up to his chest. Yes! He chugged along. Then he truggled along with his huge pumpkin. Lug, lug, ugh. "Froggy!" called Miss Witherspoon. "What?" You're going the wrong way!" "Oops," said Froggy and started huffing. Max yelled, "Last one is a rotten egg!" Everyone else ran at their pumpkins, and Travis rolled his big one. Rumble, rumble, rumble. When Froggy finally got there, he was too pop to pop. He tried to and tripped and smashed his pumpkin. Smoosh! "Oops," cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Everybody laughed, even Miss Witherspoon. Then she said, "And now, for the winners of the pumpkin picking contest, for the biggest, Travis, for the smallest, Max." Max lifted his hat, and there, atop of his head, was a pumpkin, the size of a golf ball. "For the prettiest, Matthew, and for the best all around, Froggelina. Here's the pie pumpkin, draped for bacon," Froggelina said. "Hello, my sweet," and kissed it. Smooch. Then Miss Witherspoon said, "And for the ugliest, yours, Froggy. What a mess." And everyone cheered, "Hip, hip, hooray!" Even Froggy. And on the bus ride home, Froggy sang, "Pumpkins, pumpkins, muffin and pie, pumpkin faces lighting the sky," and all his friends sang with him. The end. What is your favorite part of the story? My favorite part of the story is where Froggy fell down on the pumpkin and made into a big mess.